Hi everyone. I've never really done this before, but I'm very proud of my lawn right now. Some of you might not understand why I'm doing this, but some of you have had conversations with about my dislike for grass lawns. I do not like grass. It's a very thirsty plant. It is not environmentally friendly. It's not economical. Now, mind you, I do live on a river, so if I really wanted to have a nice, beautiful lawn, it wouldn't take as much effort from me as it would for some, but even little effort is too much for me. I don't want to spend my life taking care of a lawn. If I'm going to take care of any kind of plant, it's going to be a plant that feeds me. I will take care of my vegetable garden. I'd rather spend time doing that than taking care of a lawn. So, when I discovered last year beautiful clover, I really wanted to help it along. So, what I ended up doing was getting a manual reel mower. The thought is that it would be gentler on the moss and the clover, and it wouldn't rip it up. I found that the gas mower was a bit too disruptive, and it was just kind of tearing it up. And this works so much better. Like, look at all of my clover. I'm always joking because my lawn is now starting to look like Homer Simpson's hair. It's so sparse in between the clover. I absolutely love it. And it's so soft. I'm walking on it right now. It's so soft and it's so green and it's so lush. Now, I understand some people really love their grass lawn. And you know what? If it brings you joy, if you enjoy taking care of it, if you get some benefit out of it, absolutely, go ahead, go and do it. But if that isn't you, and you have the opportunity to let clover take over or moss take over, do it. Get a reel mower. Get a manual reel mower and just help it along, because the grass clippings actually help, right? Because they're compost, and you can adjust it so that it doesn't really disrupt the clover. It doesn't rip it up. And this is what, half a season of me actively doing this. I discovered the clover last year, but I didn't really do anything to help it along. It wasn't until this year where I took the opportunity to really try to help it, and mission accomplished. It has just taken over. Whereas last year when we were using the gas mower, this didn't happen. And it's just a takeover of clover. And there's another patch at the other side of the property that is being taken over with moss, and it's for the same reason. And it's gorgeous. And the moss, the clover's wonderful on the feet, but moss is a different thing. Like, moss is just like walking on a cloud. It's gorgeous. So if you have the opportunity to let clover take over your yard, do not even hesitate to do it. Again, I know I'm lucky. I live on a river. This is prime clover location. But I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with my clover. Clover, ferns, and moss, I'm discovering, are my favorite plants. And that probably says a lot about me, because all they really want from me is for me to leave it alone. So for a lazy person who doesn't want to spend her life taking care of a lawn, it works out kind of perfectly.